Hello world and welcome back to another video from Superhero Review. This is Daniel and with me as always is...
Maddie. I already have some fun from Superhero Review.
That's right guys, it is time to have some more fun. It is now December the 3rd and on the third day of Christmas, Superhero Review game brought to you... Santa again. What'd you think? It was a partridge in a pear tree or maids a milking or swans a swimming? No. We now are at 22 days until Christmas on December the 3rd. So, as you can see, we are still getting ready for Christmas here. If I can get my camera to set up. There we go. Now it's set up properly. As we were saying, you already saw Maddie go through Nick Fury. And then yesterday you saw her get the Infinity Gauntlet. Do you have it over there? Let's show them real quick, Maddie.
It had a power coming out of it.
Isn't that cool? Check that out. Look at that cool Infinity Gauntlet. That is pretty awesome. So we got Nick Fury on day 1. We have the Infinity Gauntlet on day 2. And so at the end of today's video, Maddie is going to show you the 3rd day of Christmas. And so we'll go into the Advent calendar and see what we have, what Tsum Tsum is awaiting us on there. And so, yeah, that'll be a cool thing to see tomorrow. But today, we are now going to go in and take a look at what is going on today in PvP. And so in PvP currently, we've got the Siege of the Seven Seas. And so we want to go in there and take a look real quick. We've already done a couple of these battles. And so what we want to do is give you some pointers on what you want to do and what's most important. So as you can see, you have 15 points, which means you have 3 battles you get to do before the reset happens, before you accumulate enough. And so even though you can see on the very top here, we did win our battle, I didn't go up against the right person here because their total power is close to 30,000. We won, but we only won with 2 stars. And so as you can see over here, you can get anywhere from 3 to 12 trophies. And that's really, really important. Those trophies really, really matter. And so you really want to pick and choose your battles properly. So the way to do that is you take a look at those numbers. The lowest numbers are the ones that you're going to want to do first. Excuse me. Those are the ones you're going to want to do first. And so what you want to take a look at right now, we have one that's in the teens. We have an 18, almost 19 right there. And so we want to try to go against a team that's a little lower in ranking. That way we can guarantee that we get all 3 trophies to come back for us.
Like maybe that one up there that had the 9?
Yep, that's exactly the team that we're going to go after here and try to beat. So, as you can see, we're going to use one of our most powerful teams. So we've got Hired Gun Deadshot, we've got Etrigan the Demon, we've got Wonder Girl, and we got Power Girl. So a very strong team for us. This shouldn't be a very difficult battle for us either. And so the other options are we can bring in some of these characters down there, but as you can see, none of them are powered up very well. And so the problem with bringing in characters from down there is you might not get all the way to that 12. And you really have to get that 12 ranking, because if you don't, then you've really lost out on a lot of points. So we're going to go ahead and do this one right now and stick with the current team that we have. Because the other thing is they can come in and they can fight against us and get some points back. So we really want to try to avoid them doing that.
Next, can we try to do the Maddie team?
Yeah, so we're going to show them this team right here. And then, yeah, we'll go in and we'll see whichever teams we can utilize for them. And then here pretty soon, we'll let you recreate a brand new all Maddie team, because it's been a long time since Maddie's had the all Maddie team. And so, but as you always know, that number 6 spot has always been reserved for Maddie, because that's whenever we started doing these videos, whenever Maddie was 6 years old. How old are you now, Maddie?
I'm 8.
She's 8 years old now, if y'all can believe that, guys. She's growing up faster than even I'm ready for it. But yeah, when me and Maddie first started doing these videos, she was 6 years old, and now she's 8. So growing up before all of our eyes, I guess. So, all right. Let's go in now and take out these characters one at a time there. There we go.
I was about really small.
You were very small back then. So as you can see, this is going to be a pretty easy battle for us. Matter of fact, Hired Gun Deadshot took care of two of them already, and Etrigan's going to take care of everybody else. Now, with that in mind, if I would have really thought about it a little better, I probably could have put in two of those other characters for Wonder Girl and Power Girl to get us even higher. But we got the 12, and so you can see there we got the plus 12, which is exactly what we were looking for. But the other thing about that is, if I would have put in one of those other teams, see, as you can see, every time that you face somebody else, it takes 3 points away from them as well. So you've got to make sure that you field a very strong team so that people don't want to go up against you. I'm not saying that people wouldn't go up against us. They probably could. And I know there's a lot of better teams out there than what we are fielding right now. But they're going to go up against us at their own peril because that's a pretty strong team that we're fielding both offensively and defensively. So keep that in mind whenever you're going through if that's something that you really want to do. But by all means, you need to go in and you have to do this siege. It is very important. So I'll show you why it's so important. As you go up through the ladder here, if you can make your way up to some of these higher rankings, and take a look, this is some of the really impressive stuff here. So if me and Maddie can be lucky enough to get ourselves into, let's say, the top 7,500,
That'd be awesome.
that would be awesome. And I want to even try to go to even some of those higher ones because, I mean, look how many fragments you can get here. 280 fragments. And you also get 20,000 of the legendary essences. This is how we've been able to get a couple of our characters to the L5 level that we have them at right now because of these events that we did before. The last time we did this event, they were doing it for Larfleeze. And so that's how we were able to get the Larfleeze fragments that we have right now. But more importantly, we got a lot of these legendary essences that was able to get our characters, quite a few of our characters, upgraded to L5. As a matter of fact, let me take you over right now and show you just how many essence we wound up with. So when you look at a character, we'll take a look at Bane real quick. You can see that we've got 325,000 in our essences over here. And so that's the really cool thing is it takes 100,000 to get them from 4 to 5. And so the more that you can get out of this Black Manta event, the better. And so you want to try to get as many of the legendary essence as you can because that'll allow you to get your characters from legendary 4 to legendary 5. And so one more thing I'll point out real quick is, yeah, legendary 4 to legendary 5, absolutely. We took Etrigan, we've taken Wonder Girl, we've taken Maddie's favorite, Harley Quinn the Mad Jester, and those have been the three that we've taken all the way. As you can see, we have enough to do Bane, we have enough to do Hired Gun Deadshot, but right now I'm going to hold off on using them just yet because we've only taken 3 so far to that maximum level. And so I think if we ever get a chance to, we'll probably take Power Girl to the max level.
Yes.
And we might even eventually take Hired Gun Deadshot to that next level because those are as you can see, the team that we normally use, which is Hired Gun Deadshot. We've already maxed out Etrigan, and we've maxed out Wonder Girl, and every once in a while we mix in Harley Quinn the Mad Jester in there as well. But I would love to be able to max out Power Girl and max out Hired Gun Deadshot. Exactly, Maddie. Very good. All right, so that's what I wanted to point out today is there's a lot of stuff going on in the arenas. So make sure you take the time to do that Black Manta event because it is very important and it will get you a lot of fragments for who I think is going to be a very powerful character. So take the time to do it. One more thing here. I'll see if it's still in there. All right, so here's a little secret. Obviously, we are recording this a day behind, and so hopefully you took advantage of this. I personally will be taking advantage of this because this will get you 15 of those siege energies. and so it'll allow you to do one, and it's one pack per day. So it'll allow you to do that. So you can take advantage of that if you choose to. You have the ability to buy one pack per day.
Should we tell them the
No, I think that that they're going to have a lot of fun doing it anyway.
Yeah.
So, all right. So it doesn't matter if you buy the packs. I mean, that's what Maddie's talking about. Should they buy the packs? Well, that's really more up to them. It's your call if you want to buy the packs or not. We're not going to tell you you have to. I definitely think that if you want to get higher up in the event, you definitely can. Right now, I'm deciding that I'm not going to do it right now, but as we get a little further, I just might. So we wanted to say hello and welcome to some of the new people that have joined our alliance. And so we do have some new people that came in over the last couple of days. So welcome to Napping out there. And we've got a couple more people that are joining the alliance. And we still have a few extra spots. You can see really quickly here. We've got three more open spots. So if you are a daily player, if you are a level 70 or higher, we're currently at an 80, as you can see up here. We're at a level 80. If you're at least a 70 or higher, then go ahead and put in the request. Let us know that you want to play with me and Maddie, that you want to be part of the Superhero Review crew.
Yes.
And we will let you join in and get some extra points and be able to be part of the top 100 teams out there, or top 100 alliances out there, which is what we are. So, all right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this part of the video. And as we all know, we're going to take a little pause for a second and come right back to you in just a second. And Maddie's going to open up the third in our third, 1, 2, 3, the third one in our Advent calendar on the third day of Christmas. All right.
Third day of Christmas, we opened up the third one.
That's right. All right. Well, we will be back in just a second.
Bye.
All right, welcome back, everybody. And as you can see, we've already done 2 of the characters in our Tsum Tsum Advent calendar, and that was Nick Fury. And and what's the other one, Maddie?
And it is
the Infinity Gauntlet, right?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so where are we now?
We are on the third day of Christmas.
The third day of Christmas.
Oh, there.
All right. Right in front of Vision there. What do we got?
We got this one.
Oh, I think that is, yeah, it is. It is Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, so the cutest version of a flaming skull that you'll ever see. So pretty cool. All right, why don't you hold the camera and I'll open it up for everybody to take a look at here.
Okay.
All right. And there he is. Show him to everybody at home, Maddie.
Okay. He has a fire on his head, and he has, if you can tell, he has
Chains on there?
chains on his back.
Yep. So he's got the flames coming off of his skull there.
And he has red eyes. That is the cutest face that you'll ever see from a fire face.
That is the cutest flaming skull you'll ever see, huh?
Yes.
I have to agree with that. All right. Well, why don't you show them all 3 that we have for day 1, day 2, and day 3 there.
This is the first one that we ever got.
Yep.
And so I'm going to put that.
Put them up there. Yep.
This is the second one.
Yep,
It's
the
a 2-piece.
Yeah, the Infinity Gauntlet that goes together there. Cool.
It's power coming out of the fist.
Yes, it is. It is absolutely power coming out of the Infinity Gauntlet from Thanos.
Thanos. So there's day 2 and day 3 that we just opened up.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
The most adorable flaming skull on the planet.
Yes.
All right. Awesome.
I can't say that's adorable, but I can say that's okay cute.
It's okay cute. I can go with okay cute. All right. Well, Maddie, is there anything that you want to say to the people at home before we go?
Bye, world, and thanks for watching. God bless you and have a great night. Don't forget to drop us that like. Bye.